I'm Tim Schaefer. I'm here with Team Pensacola, and I'm here with
Scott Poppy of the Broke Florida Boys.
Big Sherm with Broke Florida Boys.
Spike Titus with Bad for Business.
And I'm Brax with Bad for Business.
Let's start with Broke Florida Boys. What are y'all's visions? What have y'all done in the past? The whole shebang, just to get people to know who Broke Florida Boys really are.
Broke Florida Boys is me and Scott Poppy. Of course, they said Bad for Business. We'll get about that later, because we are also the creators of Bad for Business.
Okay.
Broke Florida Boys started as just two dudes making music in a room. I mean, that's pretty much it. And from then on, we just played shows, did our thing, and I don't really know what else to say. Like, I can't say like I'm a humble person, but I just don't like to talk about myself.
Well, we're here so we can get to the bottom of it. So let's do so. When did this start?
Oh, shit. Well, like 6 years ago? 7 years ago?
2019.
2019. Well, that's when it got serious, yeah. But like, when did we start making music?
Yeah.
2018.
2018. No, it was like 2017 into 2018.
Was it always Broke Florida Boys? Was there something prior to that, and then you came up with that name later?
What was it? Yeah, let you tell the floor story.
So basically, at the start, it was me making music as just Scott Poppy.
Okay.
And then me and Sherm met each other. He heard my music. He liked my music. I liked what he was doing. And I was just performing shows, doing shows as myself. And Sherm was like a hype man in a sense. And then COVID came around. And when COVID came around, just a lot of the shows that we had set to go, they all got canceled.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then with that happening, we were just like, all right, let's rebrand, focus in on what we're trying to do here. And since we were already doing everything as two separate people, we ended up coming up with the whole Broke Florida Boys concept and working on music in that sense. And then in terms of COVID being like a big thing, there were still shows happening, but a lot of what we were getting involved with was out of state. And so we just started doing out of state shows and so forth. And then sure enough, we ended up getting partnered up with another production company in a sense that was trying to do things back out in Pensacola again. That's how we started building up what we do out here.
Nice. If I were to go back and try to find like early tracks in COVID days, like where could I look it up on YouTube? I mean, are these tracks somewhere on Spotify or YouTube Music or something?
One place.
Okay.
Yeah, so the music.
SoundCloud?
Yep, yeah, you got it. So yeah, the music can only be found on SoundCloud. On top of that, a lot of our music is just vaulted, unreleased stuff that we only perform at shows. So anything that is on SoundCloud, even if it's something that was dropped within the past year or 2 years, it's actually probably like 4 years old.
Okay.
Maybe 5 years old. It's all really old stuff that eventually we're like, all right, we've performed this one enough times, let's finally drop it. But a lot of the stuff we perform now, it's majority going to be unreleased music.
Okay. I saw y'all show when y'all were at Subculture, obviously, and recording all that. And y'all are about to have another show up here soon, right?
Yeah, so we
What's
got
that?
Trash Ball coming up May 25th at the Handlebar. We're bringing out I Hate God, Crow Road, Infernum, The Taints, Chassis, Broke Florida Boys, and then, of course, Bad for Business.
Okay.
And so,
Now, in terms of the music itself, Broke Florida Boys, is it just y'all having fun, or is there some deeper ultimate purpose to this all? Where does this range go in terms of what even keeps you going with Broke Florida Boys?
Initially, I feel like it was just we're two idiots that were getting fucked up while making music, and it was literally just having fun.
Okay.
And then once we kind of saw what like everything was actually like and what what can progress out of it, we were like, okay, this is actually something worth investing more time into and whatnot. And that's where we tried to start building on everything. But I mean, I don't really see like an end goal because I feel like everything's ever growing. So like you see doors open up, you see doors closed, and you take what's granted to you.
Yeah, like even if we make money off this, that's not an end goal. The end goal is to like build a brand, keep it going, and maybe to just keep doing this because it's something we love.
If it's something you can do for the next 20 years, you want to keep doing this for the next 20 years.
Yeah, dude,
Okay.
to keep me out of labor. Like all I've done is labor work most of my life, so it's like I love making music. I want to keep making music. But in styles of, I wanted to chime in on, and styles of like our type of music.
Yeah.
We don't really dive into a genre because if you like listen to our earlier days, it's like slower, like stoner type rap. And then eventually we just got really aggressive like as it progressed. So now it's like distorted 808s and like gunshot sounds, like dogs barking. So it's like, it's a complete change up, but it's something that we love because we also are like a big lovers of like the metal scene and like the punk scene in Pensacola. So it's like a lot of our sound also jumps and originates from that. Like we don't like being seen as just rappers because we like to be seen as like musicians, even though we get our shit from like beats.
Yeah. At least it also makes it more fun because of that too, right? The more aggressive, almost, I would imagine, would be more fun.
I mean, the minute I got the chance to start punching people at shows, that was the best feeling in the world. I was like, let's go. I was like, everybody's fighting. Let's go.
They're okay with getting
Yeah,
punched.
I was like, let's go. You see a big guy fly off stage, nobody moves, and they just take it. And I'm like, I like this.
It's got that metal energy, but you're just bringing hip hop to the game instead. With
Exactly.
it. Yeah. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Let's pass it over to
Spike
you.
Titus.
So, I'm an artist too, but like I kind of like stepped away from doing too much music. I'm like them when it comes to like, I've been doing this for a while. None of my music's really on platforms. Most of my music I just perform nowadays. But me and Austin and Cody, along with another one of our buddies, which is Rob Flocka. If you come to the Trash Ball, you get to meet him. Brian Robles. He's a Pensacola legend. Pensacola legend, by the way. But we started this group, and we've been focusing on making like a pretty good impact in the Pensacola scene and the whole Gulf Coast more than anything. And that's what we really want, to show people that things can be done right, and you can have good shows, you know what I mean? Instead of, every show, every weekend, like the same thing. No, we want to break that. Let's do things that are more fun, bring something to the table no one else can,
Okay.
And which is, we've been trying to do this for the past like 3 years, getting up to that point.
I mean, this is the third year of Trash.
Yeah, so, and ever since, because like he brought up, we were coming up with this production company. We didn't really like how things were going, so we were like, you know what, we feel like we could do this better, and so far we've been doing good. Hopefully it gets even to higher heights. That's even how we met Brax, stuff like that.
So you're doing production?
We're all of us is kind
trying
of
to
it's
make it more of a thing so you don't need to use somebody else. Is
correct.
the point there?
Me and Austin do a lot of the back work, a lot of the background work, contacting people, making sure things are going well, you know what I mean, coming up with the ideas along with Cody, and making sure these things are actually happening and bringing it together. That's really, what I've been doing along with Austin, and which I can give him props, like, to get as far as we have with this Trash Ball, it's insane.
For real, this year's Trash Ball is all thanks to Scott Poppy. I had no hand in it.
Crazy, I'm telling you. But other than that, I make music.
Well, tell us more about just what you make.
I make like underground gutter music, trash music.
Trash metal is a thing.
So like I'm more like you take boom bap with a little bit of like new metal
With like horrorcore.
and then horrorcore.
Okay,
and then you mix it together. So like I make a lot of like kind of darker like rap music, stuff that you don't see every day.
If I think in this realm, you have that. I don't like them. ICP, right?
What?
But there's a lot of what is that? It's like Cotton something. It's like Cottonmouth. It's like
Cottonmouth Kings.
I do like them.
Okay. Yeah, that's like skate rap. I can see that.
It's more like, I don't know if you ever heard like Machiavelli God or like anyone
Or
more
like
Tech Nine kind of it. I do like kind of like speed rap too a little bit too, you know, but
like you yourself. Nice.
yeah.
All right.
And not as fast as one of our other members, but you know, there's like 20,000 of us anyways.
Still though. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Okay.
So me and Austin manage the Bad for Business guys, but we're trying to grow it as a company, as an entertainment company more than anything. You know what I mean? So once we get it up, we can put everybody on and, you know, build the whole thing. It's also a collective as well as a company. Yeah. So we do show promotion too, and we also trying to get to the point where we can also, you know, maybe get to share a venue or something like that, you know.
Yeah, because the more that name gets out there, the easier it is for venues to take you on and being like, oh yeah, I know Bad for Business. They did a show here. And the more just you do it, the easier it is to get a new place to actually have you playing there. And then now more people know you. Now your numbers are out of the whole shebang. So I get it.
Yeah, believe it or not, the term "bad for business" was a play on words. We're bad for everybody else's business because we're good. You know. No.
Yeah, I figured it was definitely sarcastic.
Yeah, but it was also, you know, it was a play off of them, play off of everything else that was going on, and the four was the four of us starting it. It was pretty cool little thought process going to it. Yeah. But.
All right, Brax, what brings you into this whole picture?
Oh man, what's up? Yeah, so after the first show, what's up, brother? So after the first show,
earlier,
what's up, brother?
You know,
Anyways,
if anyone hasn't seen the Brax interview on Team Pensacola, go check that out and get more of an insight on him personally.
Yeah.
But what brings you into this crew?
So after the first show, I got invited to Bad for Business, so here we are now. But I just got back from Cali. It was pretty nice. I love it over there. I'm glad to be back in Pensacola. And if you're not coming to the Trash Ball May 25th to see us in the afters, because right after I Hate God, me, Pagu, Purple Zombie, and Capri all doing it. So if you're not showing up, what the fuck are you missing? You're missing everything. I don't even know what you're doing if you ain't coming. Fucked up.
And just so y'all know, this is definitely going to have to release before the show so people can actually watch this and get hyped for it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to grind pretty fast on getting this out. So just a heads up there.
Shout out to him. But I don't know, I'm happy. Ever since I joined Bad for Business, a lot's been happening. Doing a lot of shows. We've played Alabama, we've played Pensacola, we've played New Orleans. Me and Broke Florida Boys are planning to do a micro tour across the Gulf Coast. Micro tour across the Gulf Coast.
There you go.
Later in like a little August or sometime past that, if so. So that's gonna be good, and we got a show coming June 29th for New Orleans. But ever since then, ever since I joined Bad for Business, it's been pretty good. We've just been getting my name around the Gulf Coast, and that's really what I want to focus on. I want to focus on myself as Southern Cloud Rap.
Okay. We got these shows coming up, right? In terms of new music, is there anything that you guys could tell the viewers watching here from any of y'all of something that's coming out soon that you're currently working on?
Yeah, I got my new EP, Teenage Delirium. I'm just in the works right now. If you know who Perry Mason is, he's going to be on it too. But we're going to waterfall the whole EP between June all the way till the end of 2025. It'll be a whole visual project. I wanted to make a genuine art piece with it. So that's really what it's going to be focused on.
I mean, can you get more into the weeds of that? Like, what do you mean by visual art piece in terms of a lot of video work for every song that releases? What do you mean exactly?
Yeah, but I'm going to mix it even with the shows. When I come on shows, I take it very theatrical, but also I like the punk stuff. I like Fugazi, I like Gigi Allen. So I take a lot of reference from that. And even what they said is a lot more rowdy down here. So I take that reference, but I also take the reference of I want to come up on stage and I don't want to look like nobody else. I want to look like this dead guy, the dead boy Plaquemines. That you're gonna know me for me and my music, and you're gonna see me for me. So when I'm walking up on stage, I'm this dead guy, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw California, but bleeding with my heart in my hand, going crazy. But it's just
The theatrics.
The theatrics. Yeah, but it's something. It's something.
But no, you need to give the audience an experience. That's what's going to bring them in over anything else. Yeah, for sure. I get it.
So it's just finding that mix.
Okay. Anybody else working on stuff that you want to...
We're always working on stuff.
I mean, yeah.
But regardless of so we have singles that we plan on dropping, but we can't give you a date.
It's okay.
But
it's being worked on. You don't know until you're done.
Yeah, stay tuned. Especially from him, from us, the Bad for Business Collective all together has tapes coming out soon and stuff like that. Shout out, Demo's about to drop a new tape. Bad for Business Collective. I got a song on there too, but it's like marked up. We all got songs on there, so shout out Demo if you nasty. But yeah.
No. So Bad for Business, you'll release sort of like a compilation sort of record, mixtape, whatever you want to call it, and just have a bunch of different artists featured all throughout it.
Like I like to tell people we're like white Wu-Tang. Like that's all I can pretty much say. It's like we're a bunch of dudes that also focus on individual like music, but then we also come together and only work with like each other.
Okay.
So that's the type of collective we mean when we mean like music collective.
Now, I want to jump back to where I would love to just know, like, tell us your name again and tell us sort of, I just want to get to know each one of y'all just personally, of just like, you know, growing up, what you were listening to, what was sort of like, what even got you to this point. I would just love to just know, like, you know, when you were 10 years old, different things you were listening to, sort of inspirations you always pull back from as you growing up that sort of made you doing what you're doing today. I just kind of want to get to know each and every one of y'all and just a little more personal.
So, again, my name's Big Sherm.
No.
When I was growing up, I listened to a lot of Madonna, Cher.
Okay, be serious.
Okay. So, Scott Poppy. When I was growing up, I was listening to a lot of music that my dad was putting me onto. So it was like Korn, System of a Down.
Sick. Okay.
My mom played a lot of Police. But yeah.
Now,
like,
System of a Down. I mean, can you think of particular records?
Can you start singing a System of a Down song?
I can't sing like Serge.
Bro, do you have a favorite System of a Down?
Yeah.
Album?
Yeah, you and him. Do y'all both have one?
It goes between a few, right? It's real hard to pick. And I hate, because it actually came a bit later, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm actually going to go with...
You're going to say Mesmerized, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Dude.
I like the self-titled System of a Down album.
But that's where I was bouncing, right? Because the self-titled, that's the one that had, it's like the white with black.
Yeah.
And yeah. But I'm telling you, Mesmerized and then the other that came very close to it. Yes. Hypnotized, right? And they came out pretty close together. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's where they just went fun with stuff. Of just, you thought they were ridiculous before. Oh, that's a whole other level. And for some reason, it's almost like they were trolling their audience, but it only made me like them more, you know? And I just really dug that. Because I didn't think they were just going to go that dumb with it. Mm. But you know what I mean. Like, it's dumb, but the talent is through the roof, obviously.
It's like a political statement. It's like trolling, like you said, but at the same time, it's like a political statement. It's kind of like what Kurt Cobain was doing with Nirvana, where, like, he's just, like, blatantly trying to put a message out there, but, like, makes it vulgar in the sense that, like, it catches the listener's ear and stuff like that.
Like, he's shitting on the whole world around him. But he's got a point to everything.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
There's always a purpose behind it. Like, no matter how insane it is. Mm-hmm. Like, you look at, like, meme music nowadays. Like, meme music is like that. It's that stuff that's literally going to catch people's attention and now has, like, millions and billions of plays. But, like, they still got what they wanted. They still got your attention.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do.
Yeah. So, Korn, System of Down, which, again, Korn, like, I think they've never... not been good. I know the climax would be like, you know, early 2000s, and then they started to fall in terms of popularity. But every album they drop, even recent stuff, till like I don't know, I dig it all. I've always been a fan.
They did a project with Skrillex.
I know.
I liked it.
To be honest, I don't even know how I got into the whole like he said, we don't consider ourselves rappers. Like we're trying to be more in the sense of like we're trying to create just something different, something artistic. So like yeah, experimental.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't even know how I really got into that, given like I did not listen to a single bit of rap growing up. But like I think that's why like what me and him do is like it's so aggressive. It's all like crunchy, just intensive 808s, like just that stuff that's like peaking on the speakers and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like we've done shows where in the middle of performing the speakers just blow out because what we're doing is so no, you laugh, but it's happened like
It's pretty bad.
it's happened like 3 times now. Yeah, one caught on fire.
And the cops showed up and we're like, the speaker's blowing anyways.
Like what
I got you.
what we're doing, what we're making, it's speaker killer music, and it's
So did hip hop ever come into your make? Like, do you listen to it now though?
oh yeah,
Like,
I listen to
What
it
are
now.
what are some hip hop artists like currently that you listen to?
Nothing that would make sense for influence, but like
Whatever.
Young Thug.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Future.
Okay.
Uh,
I really
42
like
Doug.
Future. But, yeah.
have you listened to that new Future album?
Yeah.
It's golden.
Yeah. And obviously the huge blow with the whole Kendrick and Drake stuff. But that's the thing is like it all is kind of stemming even from that, you know what I mean? So regardless, but yeah, I got you. Okay, well, pass it over. Let's hear the history with you.
I am Big Sherm of Broke Florida Boys. Growing up, I am probably like literally the oldest out of the whole group. So growing
How
up,
old? You want to say?
so Trash Ball is actually my birthday every year.
Okay.
I'm turning 32 tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm the oldest one out of the group.
Been turning 32 for like the past 5 years.
Shut up! Don't tell people that. But
32, man.
But so a lot of my time spent growing up was outside. I like going to the skate park, roaming the neighborhood, listening to music in my headphones,
Sick, yeah.
and getting my ass kicked for the music that I listened to. Because you opened up this can of worms, but I was a huge juggalo when I was a kid.
Okay.
So ICP, Twisted, Blaze Your Dead Homie, ABK, all stuff I listened to and I loved growing up.
Now, when I said I don't like ICP, I don't mean I'm like over here like I hate them. I just never cared, right?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that it's like you're a misfit kid. These guys are doing cool stuff on stage
Yeah.
and they're saying fuck everybody. And you're like, okay, I like that. And so, because I grew up being like him too, like the metal side that I listened to, Slipknot, Korn, System of a Down, everything like that. But then my own influence after my dad introduced me to like the Grateful Dead, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, I decided I was like, no, hip hop's more of what I like. So really, I grew up listening to like Public Enemy, Wu-Tang Clan,
Cool.
all the classics like that. And then it grew into like ICP, Tech 9, Immortal Technique, like
Okay.
the lyrical, spiritual stuff some people say. I like that stuff.
Okay.
So that's what I'm into.
Now, currently, you know, you're growing up listening to it. You're still listening to that stuff. Is there any artist that's currently in the mix right now that you're just really into? You'd want to just sort of like get people to, hey, you should listen to this. I'm really into it in the moment.
That's hard. Because I listen to a lot of underground stuff, but if I had to turn anybody on to any of my favorite
Yeah.
artists, it would be Shakewell.
Shakewell.
Shakewell's with G59, like the Suicide Boys and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's a bigger guy like me, but he doesn't have the same style as me at all. It's like straight like trap hip hop.
Okay.
But that is someone I would turn people on to.
All right. Yeah, 'cause I haven't listened to it. I'll check it out. Now, I do really enjoy Suicide Boys, but going into that side pocket, I need to check that out.
Yeah. Oh, believe me, because Germ, Shakewell, all of them are like really good too.
Okay.
You want to go?
So I'm Spike Titus. I grew up on a lot of Guitar Hero. So
Guitar Hero and Rock Band days, man, incredible memories.
So-
I wish we were doing it right now.
So I say it every year, dude. Every year I literally say reboot Guitar Hero. No, so like I grew up on a lot.
It's festival. on
Well,
Friday.
it's not the same.
I just want a mic though. I need the mic integration. If you're gonna go Guitar Hero and you don't do the mic integration, I don't care. For some reason, I need the vocals to be a part of it.
So I grew up a lot of like dad rock, new metal and stuff like that. But I went through phases. You know, I was one of those emo kids. So like I also have like a big background, like Day Remember, Eskin Alexandria, Whitechapel, Avenged Sevenfold, you know, stuff like that. And then, but I also grew up on like 3-6 Mafia, Memphis, Gucci Mane, anything like that. Yeah, that's you can actually hear a lot of that influence in a lot of my music.
I'm pretty old, and when I think 3-6, I funny enough go to like Project Pat days.
No, of course. No, exactly. Yeah. Project Pat, Lord Infamous, all of them, man. Like, that's my music.
And one of my favorite albums, just period of all time, 3-6, is like Untouchables. Is like.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Even the chopped and screwed version
Yes.
they came out with, so good.
Yes.
Yep.
I just had to shout that out.
Yeah, so like a lot of 3-6, a lot of like Houston rap too. I listen like a lot of Zero, and then
Mexican OT.
then I didn't get into. I mean, yeah, but you know, then when I started rapping though, that's when I really got into like the underground stuff, like Ghostmane, Puya, and all that, which I drift away from that. Now, like I was saying earlier, I listen to like a lot of like Machiavelli God, Trash Gang stuff, Devilish Trio, you know, Doom Shop, you know, any stuff like that. But
Freddie
Dread, yeah.
Freddie Dread.
So a lot of stuff like that. Just dark demeanor. That's what I like. Magic.
Okay. So I mean, I'm seeing a running theme here of at least darkness when it comes to all of these groups, right?
Yeah.
Wait until you get the Rex.
Wait till you get the Rex.
This man has a Mac Miller tattoo.
Whoa, fuck yeah, I'm a little softy. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't listen to metal at all. I'm the complete opposite. I like Mac. I like a lot of alternative indie rock. Big Doors fan. Influence wise, it's low key a lot of alternative rock and 70s rock. Doors, a lot of psychedelic rock, shit like Pink, but also Young Lean, cloud rap like that, Suicide Boys. Young Bruh, a lot of underground, like even my homies like 6K, shout out 6K from Houston, Kenji and all the glitchcore, hypertrap people from Cali I've been with. Even just my homies, but a lot of like cloud rap, but definitely a lot of alternative rock, a lot of psychedelic rock from like Jefferson Airplanes, The Doors. Let me think. Definitely the internet. I like a lot of R&B. A lot of R&B. No, the internet, like Steve. Yeah.
I do know what you mean.
It's.
I didn't know that.
They have a cover of Teenagers from Mars that I love, but
Yeah, but definitely I was never big on punk and stuff. I like NASCAR Aloe a lot. Right now I'm on a big NASCAR Aloe kick. I'll give it to him.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've been getting into NASCAR now, so that's dope. But for the most part, it's a lot of softer music. I like a lot of jazz on the low.
one band I see you like really gravitating towards is like Chevelle. I just see you as like a Chevelle dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know who Chevelle is.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you gotta listen to Chevelle.
Yeah, I need to be educated.
It's the Chevelle brothers, man.
Yeah, because it just fits that, like, they're just incredible, like, alternative rock group.
Yeah,
That's
I like
just-
a lot of Deftones and Duster too. I'm a big Duster guy.
Okay. Yeah,
Duster,
Tones, too.
Alex G.
Yeah.
I like Alex G a lot. I think Alex G plays a big influence just because of the way he writes.
Now, the fact that you were early or referencing G.G. Allen, y'all all aware of G.G. Allen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's some insane.
I was like,
Yeah.
this man told me who he was.
I think that's especially, I find the punk influences, at least as me, that's coming on to me and that I'm like more using right now, is a lot more on the show side of everything. Like that's where like I'm seeing all this punk shit and that's like, man, I want to I'm ready to cut myself open on a fucking stage.
Don't let too many things fall.
I'm ready.
We told you it got dark.
Watch a documentary
G.G.
about.
Allen was like pooping and peeing on people.
I don't know if I might
Yeah.
give me enough money, I might throw shit at somebody.
Watch a
God.
documentary
Don't know
about
who's
the
gonna be
band.
mine.
So, confirm next show there's going to be scat. Is that what's happening?
No, there'll be a lot of blood though.
You gotta come to the show to find out if
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Cum and blood. Apparently.
I didn't
Cannibal
say
Corpse.
you gotta come to the show to find
I
out.
don't really want to say it, but
Perhaps something like that. Yeah, a lot of blood. If you want to see me bleed May 25th, I'll be bleeding head to toe. Well, not head to toe, but chest to toe, I guess, or
So,
neck down.
no fan of the feet? You know, there's been a lot of
If you
fans
want
of
me
feet
to,
lately,
I
so-
will bleed from my toes, Pensacola. I might have
got a
to.
PP tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, that's true. I also have a video of it.
All right. Well, I mean, I can cut it any moment. Is there anything else that?
What's your favorite alcohol?
Oh yeah, no, it's your turn for the interview.
I'm a big sours dude. Okay,
Hold on.
I love sour beer. Yes.
This is C in Pensacola, and we're here with who?
Tim Schaefer,
All right, Mr. Tim.
Who are you with?
St. Pensacola.
Wait, you're with Team Pensacola too?
Yeah, wait, I thought you were with C in
No,
Pensacola.
you were back for business, I thought.
So who's with Morgan Wallen?
I don't know. He's supposed to be here tonight, though.
Fuck. Anyway, so what's your favorite alcohol, Mr. Tim?
Well, like I was saying, I'm a big fan of sour beers, and one of the first that just made a gigantic splash, let's say about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm still addicted to this day, is just the Victory brand as like a whole. But they have just these sour monkeys. I'll drink all day, every day till the end of time.
When he said
Sour,
Victory was
sour
sour.
Funky Buddha.
Hell yeah.
Funky
dude.
Buddha's pretty good, too.
Yeah, I usually like sours. You ever go to Goat Lips?
Yeah.
Goat Lips got a crazy good sours.
Shout out Jasper.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's going through hell right now. He got a kidney stone removed.
No one wants to hear that.
But no, anytime I go to a bar and just getting a drink, I'm getting the, what do you got? Sour. And I'm whatever they got, that's what I'm picking.
Fair.
And that's just kind
All right,
of
now, Mr. Tim, what are you expecting at the Trash Ball this Saturday?
first of all the bullshit aside, I'm just expecting a good fucking time because last time I saw you guys, more than anything other takeaway, it was just fun to just watch
Yes.
because people are just fucking going chaotic in all the best ways. And yes, I'm very much like punk at heart, always have been. That's my biggest like pocket, my biggest genre. I listen to pretty much anything and everything outside of, I mean, country, but even that I can think of some stuff that I could list, but I would say that's probably the least likely thing, right? And anything else, I mean, from electronic to like, I'm big into the trance pocket. If I'm punk's my favorite thing though. I really like even just late 70s, early 80s pocket. I like huge fan of like the Descendants that kind of came along all through that to like the 90s. I'm just Misfits, one of my favorites. I know they're gigantic, but I've just always been like really close with them. In terms of like, let's say this. So I got a little basic as fuck Anarchy tattoo on my arm here.
Nice.
And then on the other side is like a Blink tat. So Blink 182 is my favorite band. And what I was wanting to do, and I will do, is transition this whole thing all the way to the arm, up the back, around the other side, going from punk to basically punk rock. And that's kind of the vision.
That's dope. I like it.
Yeah. But I'm really into punk rock, and that's kind of like my pocket. But I'm telling you right now, like, I've never, I don't know, since I was like 5, I'm still listening to hip hop, and I'm still just really deep in the rap game and all that, and always have been. It makes me a little sad that both the rap and when it comes to electronic scene is not really a thing around here. And so that's always like, oh, y'all want to come on? Great, because I just need more of this stuff because it's lacking a lot in this area and I need it to rise. So, yeah.
On note of that, so like with you saying that like the rap scene just doesn't really exist around here, I swear, like before COVID happened, there was a rap scene and we were struggling to get into it because what we're making didn't really fit it. And then like as soon as COVID hit, all that just went wayside, and it's like none of those people make music anymore. You don't see any of those people perform anymore.
Except
And
for
I
Big
feel
Love.
like, yeah, Big
We
Love.
still see Big Love.
But like I feel like we're on a mission to rebuild that. Really, is what
Yeah,
we're trying to do, and we're trying to kind of combine things and build like a blended scene as far as like kind of combining the rap scene with the metal scene or the punk scene. I would love to combine it with like the electronic scene, like you're talking about, stuff like that.
I
Like
mean, we got Peggy on Trash Ball.
yeah, we're trying to like
We want to
bring it into a more cohesive family. Like instead of everything just being so separated, like bring it all together to where the people that are coming out to listen to these people are also interested in this music and that music. And
In another way, you're trying to say we're trying to make a music scene and not music clicks.
Yeah, look, there's a huge reason I'm a part of Scene Pensacola, okay? Is I'm genuinely trying to blow up the scene and spotlight all of these artists that couldn't be seen otherwise. And even if they are, I don't care. Like, if I see someone that's doing incredible stuff and they're just not shining enough, I just need to shoot that spotlight over them and do everything I can possible in terms of just capturing them just performing so I can prove to people that they're great, to just having them in here, whatever I can possibly do to get these people to rise so other people can see them. That's the whole point of this whole operation. So, yeah.
Dude, we appreciate that.
You're welcome.
A lot.
But, yeah, I mean, my hip hop stuff, like I was going into 3-6, like I said, and all that. If I were to pick, like, see, here's the thing, is
About to get real serious.
Kanye.
Real serious.
Cause right now it's getting cringe, right? It's getting like, dude, what the fuck? There's been like crazy dips of just like, dude, please chill the fuck out. Because the problem is when he can get creative and really get into his pocket and the stuff he creates, like it's so beyond what literally, I don't know, anyone else can do. It's incredible work that he can put out there. And the problem is like, it almost takes somebody that crazy and that like sort of like fucked up to even begin to even create music that good. And that's kind of like we've been learning the same with like Kurt Cobain and all of this. It's like, it's almost like the better they are, it's almost like you're expecting something to just go horrifically wrong, and it happens every time. And I wish that just wasn't a reality, but we keep just constantly seeing it. And it's just really sad because I'm a huge Kanye fan, but I cannot support what he's currently doing. But at the same time, the shit that he puts out, nobody can touch that. It's so incredibly talented.
No, you're right. He's one of the best producers.
I know.
Like, he was one of the best producers in his day. He was one of the best producers coming up, and then he became one of the best rappers, and then he became one of the biggest crazy people in the world. Like,
I think it's intentional. Like I genuinely think that he's doing it on purpose to get out certain deals or like a publicity stunt, this, that, the other. Like at the end of the day, it's like pitch perfect marketing if you think about it. Like break contracts. Like he was able to get out of the whole Adidas thing. Like he's
We
able
don't
to,
want him around. He's not gonna make us no money.
yeah. If you think about it, he's able to separate himself, push Yeezy harder, this, that, the other. Like it.
Even his shoes are incredible, though. That's what's so wild. Is like I don't. It's the thing I could spend years talking on. I don't know.
But I just think it's intentional. I feel like there might be some sort of mental illness there, but at the end of the day, I think it's intentionally done and it's executed in a way to where it's manageable.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think there's a bigger picture that's not seen from the public eye. That's the only thing I can understand.
I can see it, and I mean, that is way more believable than what's the alternative to that? He actually is just truly like fucked up. I don't know. I mean, I guess both realities could possibly even be the case. I don't know. But anyway, just so it doesn't end on a Kanye note, I don't know. What else would Is there anything more we should get into here before we end this?
Shout out Laced Up Rugs.
Shout out Laced Up Rugs. They hooked us up with a rug for trash ball. We're gonna be giving it away.
Okay.
And then what else we got going on that we should mention?
Also, shout out Robert and the Handlebar for facilitating the trash ball this year
And partnering with us.
and partnering with us as Bad for Business.
And shout out to motherfucking I Hate God, because this shit's gonna be crazy, dude.
Yeah, shout out to I Hate God, Crow Road, Infernum, Bad for Business, The Taints, Chassius. Chassius I'm excited for because those are our homeboys. But, like, you know, everybody else is cool too. No, I'm joking.
Capri, Purple, Brax, Pagu, all of it.
And then a happy birthday to me, the Trash King. No, I'm just joking. But no, that...
Was it your birthday?
Yeah, so
today?
the trash ball lore is literally it's my birthday, like every year.
Oh yeah.
So I started it like 3 years ago at Subcultures when it was easy going. And then we grew it from there. The first year it was all Pensacola locals. The second year it was all like Mobile and Pensacola. And then now this year it's New Orleans and Pensacola.
Okay.
So I like to bring the best of like scenes from around when we do this. But this year, all him. All this man. He's been stressing out. I told him, I was like, I stressed out the past 2 years. Do you want help? I got this. And he was stressed. But it's going to be an amazing show.
Well, I can't wait, and we'll end it on that note. We'll see you guys later.
Deuces.
Come to the show. For real.
Hi, Mom.
Aww.